The old dog froze at the yellow rain hat, not the food samples, with his eyes fixed on the black paw patch beside the garden table. The volunteer slid the plate closer, expecting the easy answer, but he stepped sideways until the patch came back into view, and stayed right there instead. When she lifted the hat, he backed up once, calm and careful. Then moved closer again once the patch faced him on the table like before. A plain yellow cloth sat nearer than the hat, but he looked around it, searching for the black patch instead of the color or fabric itself. The food moved away. He stayed with the patch, nose lowered, stopping just short of touching the small black mark on the brim at all. A beige garden hat came closer, and he barely cared, but the patched yellow hat brought back the same quiet freeze at the same table again. She carried the hat away from the food side, and his head followed the hat across the table edge toward the walkway, not toward the samples. When the samples returned, he ignored them again. When the hat reached the edge, the old freeze came back sharper, making the same question harder for anyone watching. She treated it like fear because that was practical, and because a fair table can confuse any nervous dog. It sounded reasonable for a busy volunteer. For a moment, the explanation almost worked. Hat lifted, dog paused, hat lowered, dog leaned forward. She could believe the hat bothered him for now. But one detail did not fit. He never watched her face. His eyes kept moving with the patch each time she changed its height at all. So she stopped clearing the table, set the hat down, and turned the black patch toward the side path, making the object visible instead of putting it away yet. That answer broke when he stepped closer and touched the patch with his muzzle, soft and steady, not scared. His body stayed loose, and her fear explanation lost its shape. After that, she left the hat visible, clearing everything else while keeping the patch facing the walkway where someone arriving could see it clearly from outside. He stayed beside it, glancing from the patch to the empty side path as the fair quieted, as if the patch and path belonged together. Cleanup crowded the table, and the hat nearly vanished under plain supplies before she moved it back into view. The closing fair made that small choice matter now. An older adult slowed on the side path, noticing the same yellow hat before coming any closer. The patch faced them, but the reunion stayed outside the frame. The hat almost went into a plain storage box, but that person stopped, eyes fixed on the black paw patch before the box hid it from view. Now the first frame looked different. The black paw patch had been in his line of sight from the start. Food had only hidden the clue briefly, not explained it. The older adult knelt with the same hat, and the dog stepped in slowly, relaxing beside the patch, while the volunteer stepped back and watched nearby. No one pulled him closer, the hat lowered to the table, and he chose the quiet space beside them. That choice kept the reunion small and earned. The same yellow rain hat hung on the garden table hook, and this time, the dog walked past it with the person he remembered, and the mistake changed.